Welcome to our Occupational Therapy or OT department. This is Alyssa, one of our OTs.
Hi guys.
Alyssa, so what is occupational therapy?
So occupational therapy here at Scottish Rite is working on getting kids to learn how to do things that occupy their time. That can really be dressing themselves, feeding themselves, as well as just playing.
So you guys see kids with all different types of needs.
We do. We work with kids of all ages here from birth until they graduate or transition. We work with them on the inpatient floor, in the outpatient setting, as well as down in the clinics with our physicians.
So what types of things do you guys do with our inpatients?
So our inpatients, we actually have 2 inpatient therapists that work strictly on the inpatient unit, and one of them is actually Abby, and she can talk to you more about it.
All right, great. Hey Abby, how's it going?
Hi, good.
Can you tell us a little more about inpatient care?
Absolutely. So on the inpatient unit, we have 2 therapists, and we work a lot with children and their families. We want to make sure they're safe going home and once they are home. So we look at a lot of equipment, wheelchairs, bathing equipment, toileting equipment, and making sure that they're safe with all of those activities once they're home.
And I know you guys also work a lot with our outpatients too, is that right?
Yes, we have outpatient services, and some of those focus on upper extremity differences, congenital or trauma. And so Justine's one of our outpatient therapists, and she works a lot with all of those kids.
Hi Justine.
Hey guys!
So now we're down in our clinic area, and Justine, you do a lot of work down here. Can you walk us through some of the things you do each day?
Yeah, so we work a lot with our friends with upper extremity needs, so whether they had an injury or they have a special limb difference. One of the things we may be doing is what I was doing right here, is making a custom splint. And so we would mold it to their arm in the position that they need to heal, or for them to be able to do the things they want to do. But let me walk you around over here and show you a few other things.
Wow, so what's all this?
Yeah, so the OTs work in an outpatient setting with our friends on their upper extremities. Sometimes we work on strengthening their arms and their hands, and other times we're just working on trying to get their motion back so they can do the things they want to do. And speaking of things they want to do, the OTs also evaluate our friends based on what their goal is. So whether that be brushing their hair, we'll help them find devices that will help them do those things, or putting on their socks, we'll find other devices to do that. Alyssa also helps a lot with the evaluations for bigger pieces of equipment for our friends.
So other things that we do is we do the larger pieces of equipment like Justine was talking about. And so that's bathing equipment, transfer equipment like lifts to help move the patient. But we also look at transportation and special needs car seats. So we do evaluations for those here as well.
So all different types of things. So what is this? Can you explain these little things to us?
So this is kind of a simple form of a universal cuff. So a friend that can't grasp on and hold on to things like a pencil or a toy, we would fit this over it so it can grasp it for them and they can participate and play.
That is great. You guys touch the lives of so many of our patients. Thank you for everything that y'all do, and thank you for joining us.